Dariya Radulova is not your average tennis player. Growing up over 5,200 miles away from Blacksburg in Stara Zagora, Bulgaria, Dariya knew right away that she had what it takes to play at the next level.
I realized that I'm really good at tennis probably when I was 11, let's say, because I was winning everything I played. I was in all the national teams, and since 16 and a half, everything was perfect. So I was going to be a pro.
As a junior tennis player, Dariya won 2 ITF titles. She was a national champion at all ages, ranked in the top 10 in the European Junior Tour, and was the #1 player in Bulgaria. Then, at the age of 16, she tore her meniscus, a setback that changed her entire outlook on the sport she had committed her life to.
I torn a meniscus on my right knee, so it was over here, and I got an operation. I wouldn't say it was a tough one, but it was probably more mentally hard times for me, because sometimes as you're on the top and then everybody have high expectations for you, and then you just had an injury and then you go low and everybody forgets about you. That, like, my coaches didn't even ask me how I feel or if I'm ready to practice or anything. I was just dealing on my own with my family, and then I realized that it's not only tennis. It was a really tough moment for me at that time, and I decided that I want to focus more on studies since then. So I was more studying the last 2 years. So 16 and a half to 18, I was mostly studying. And I decided that I want to go to college pretty late.
Dariya has made an immediate impact on this Virginia Tech team, and some of the veteran players have noticed right away.
I think Dariya, although she's a freshman, she brings a lot of energy on the team. Her commands really lift up, a flame among everybody when we're playing. You can hear her throughout all 6 courts. So I think her energy was a big thing. Her feistiness on the court and the way that she fights for every point. Yeah, I was definitely impressed by that. So.
Despite the knee injury and foregoing her professional career, coming to Virginia Tech gave Dariya opportunities she might not have gotten anywhere else.
From what I've seen this past year, I think this is an amazing opportunity, and you really can take advantage of it. And it's just 4 years, whether you can practice as much as you want in all those amazing facilities and everything, which is much better than what I've had back in Bulgaria. I've never had better coaches, more understandable, they're just taking care of us. They care how we feel. They care what we think. They want our opinions, which is not really common in tennis.
And then last question, what are your goals, for the future? I know, right now you're focused on, getting your education and staying in school, but do you still have those goals to play professionally in tennis? And, how do you see that playing out in the long run?
Yes, they definitely are. But as I said, after the injury and everything happened, I thought for myself that you always need to have a plan B, because back then I only had plan A, which was being a top professional player. But now I have a plan B, and it's either to take my degree and stay here or work for someone, or either to work with my family, because we have a really big family business back home. We have a factory for non-alcoholic drinks since 1992. So it's a really big thing that I really want to help them, and I really want to go for it, because after, in the end of the day, they did something for so many years, and if there is no one who can take care of it after they're done, it's sad. So I really would like this idea.
Dariya is a perfect example of someone who faced a challenge and made a decision to best benefit her future. Even if playing professionally doesn't work out, she set herself up for lifelong success. From SportsCenter, I'm Wyatt Krieger.